The Wharton Center for Performing Arts Manager of Public Relations, Bob Hoffman. Hi, Bob.
Hello, Bart. How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome back.
I was just here, right? Announcing the Broadway season, and now we've got the performing arts season that we're announcing.
Yeah, and for many, they're probably aren't aware that there is more to Wharton than just Broadway.
Right. Yeah, we have great Broadway shows, the best of Broadway, but we also have world-class performing artists that come to Wharton Center as well. And so I thought I'd share a couple with you and tell you, we've got a whole line of them, and the best way to find out everything is by going to whartoncenter.com because you can see everyone there. But yesterday we just announced our new performing arts season.
And we're getting to have the unveil here today on our show. So, Bob, we're going to go through all of the acts that are lined up for the 23-24
season. Yeah, right. Believe me, I do this all the time. So here we have three of the best classical musicians really in the world. We've got pianist Emmanuel Ax, violinist Leonidas Kavakos. I'm probably saying his name wrong, so please forgive me. And we've got cellist Yo-Yo Ma. They're reunited for a recital of chamber music at its very finest. They sold out last time they were at Wharton Center was 2018. They back, and they're doing an all Beethoven program to packed house. And Yo-Yo Ma alone has won 19 Grammys. Emmanuel Ax is just, they're all just world famous musicians and some of the top in the world. And so that's kind of exciting when we're able to draw that incredible talent to Wharton Center.
So in 2018 they're sold out, so I bet all those people will want to buy tickets.
Yeah.
So you better get yours.
Yeah, and individual tickets aren't on sale right now, but subscriptions are, right? So what that means is if you want to subscribe to the Wharton Center season, you can subscribe right now, 5 or more of the performing arts shows, 5 or more of the Broadway shows, get your discount and get your seating before they go on sale to the general public, which will be sometime later this summer.
All right, next up, Cirque. A Cirque show. What's Cirque?
Yeah, so Cirque is coming to Wharton Center on Tuesday, December 19th. It's been to Wharton Center before, but this is kind of a unique one. It's called Cirque Dreams. It's imaginative and fun, really for the entire family. It features a world-renowned cast of performers accompanied by original music and score with new twist on seasonal favorites. So there'll be singers, dancers, penguins, toy soldiers, reindeer evoking the dreams behind a child's eye on the most magical night. So
real penguins?
I don't think they'll be real, but you know what? This is the great thing about Cirque Dreams. You can use your imagination and they become real to you.
Good answer.
Yes. And so this, just looking at it there, you can see how amazing it's going to be. It's very colorful.
A lot of sets.
The set is incredible. It's really something that you'll want to go to with your kids or your parents or a date night. It's just going to be fun. And it's December 19th, so it's a perfect way to, wrap up or before the holiday season, before everyone comes over. Fun to do something together.
Yeah, and everyone knows Cirque.
Yeah.
You mentioned the holiday season. What is in the lineup for Christmas time?
Yeah, so Hip Hop Nutcracker is December 6th. So this is a smash up for the entire holiday season, and you can see the performers right there. It's brought to life by the powerhouse cast of a dozen all-star dancers, a DJ, a violinist, and MC Curtis Blow, who was one of hip-hop's founding fathers, who will open the set with a short set. But just like the original Nutcracker, the Hip Hop Nutcracker, in the Hip Hop, trying to say that fast, in the Hip Hop Nutcracker, Maria Clara and the Nutcracker Prince go on a dream adventure, battling a gang of mice, visiting the land of sweets, and learning the lessons of the holiday season. However, as you can see, it's going to be just a little bit different from the original.
No
So
tutus.
What's that?
No tutus.
Yeah, no tutus. Well, not that I know of anyways, but it's going to be fun, and it's a fun remake of the classic, and a real dance spectacular.
Sounds like fun. Dance, that's the theme among the shows.
Yeah.
And from hip hop, we've got Africa.
Step Africa, yes. Step Africa is very unique. It takes the dances of fraternities and sororities that are very popular in the African American fraternities and sororities and mixes them with traditional West and Southern African dance, and also an array of contemporary dance and art forms. And they blend that all into a cohesive, compelling, artistic experience. So what they do, Bart, is they integrate storytelling, humor, and audience participation in their routines. Step Africa is the first professional company dedicated to the tradition of stepping. And it ranks as one of the top 10 African American dance companies in the United States.
Now, is it like tap dance, or is it like
step? Yeah,
step,
yep,
like
yep.
the Irish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but mixing that with some other dance things too. So,
looks like fun.
Yeah. I have not seen them, and I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, me too. In fact, quite a few of these shows I'm anxious to see. Either I know about them or I'm intrigued by them.
Yeah. Well, this one that's coming up next is Dixie's Tupperware Party, coming October 19th and 20th. Dixie Longay is the fast-talking, gum-chewing, ginger-haired Alabama gal who's bringing your grandma's Tupperware party into the 21st century. This is a comedy. She is hilarious. She demonstrates the many alternative uses for the iconic plastic kitchen staple. She's Tupperware's #1 seller of Tupperware. And she goes around the country with her one-woman show, and it is hilarious. It opened in Off-Broadway in 2007 to both raving fans and great reviews. It earned her a Drama Desk Award nomination for Outstanding Solo Performance. And 12 years later, it's still running.
Have you ever been to a Tupperware party yourself?
No.
No?
Have
Did
you?
your mom ever do that? My mom.
Did she?
It was the thing. I mean,
We had Tupperware. I mean, if my mom did, she never told me about it. Or I didn't pay attention enough to know.
You couldn't buy it. If you had Tupperware, you went to a party because you couldn't buy it in the store.
Yeah.
That's the only way you could
Yeah.
buy it. But
I don't hear much about Tupperware anymore,
No,
but
you
I
don't.
use it all the time. I mean, Tupperware's the best.
yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard the company might be in some difficulty.
Oh well, Dixie's not. She's gonna bring humor and laughter.
Maybe she'll
and-
bring the brand back.
Well, actually, I have heard that you can actually buy Tupperware while you're there through Dixie
Oh.
because
She really is the
she
number one.
really is a Tupperware sales representative. So hey, if you need some Tupperware, come see
Perfect.
Dixie.
Everybody needs Tupperware,
Yeah.
especially the lids. They don't fit. The second.
You're
Don't put them
right.
in the dishwasher.
Oh yeah. And then the next one is going to be your one of your
Oh
favorites.
yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I was just in your break room and I took a picture of you reading a David Sedaris book.
Yeah, I love David
And I did that
Sedaris.
because David Sedaris is coming to Wharton Center next season, Tuesday, October 24th. He's one of America's preeminent humor authors. He's a master of satire and really one of the most observant writers. He's got a new book out. His new book is called Happy Go Lucky, and it talks about, well, you know how funny he is and how dry he is, but he's an orphan now. His parents have
Yeah.
passed away, and so he talks about what it's like being an orphan. And so have you read all his books?
I've read them all.
Yeah. They're hilarious. They're funny. They're just, I don't know what it is about him, but I can't put his books down. And he's really good in person when you hear him lecture. He's been to Wharton Center 5 times. No, this will be his 5th time at Wharton Center.
He
so.
actually, it's very unusual in that he actually reads his whole performance. He pulls things from his books. He writes bits just for the shows, and he stands or sits at a lectern, but it's hilarious. And after the show, he will sign every single autograph. He doesn't care how long the line is. If it goes for hours, he will stay and talk to every single person that wants an autograph or just wants to say hi.
That's right. Yeah. He's a great guy and a great author, and just fun to bring back to Wharton Center. So check him out. And then one last show that I want to talk about, and these are just the ones I can talk about. I mean, I can talk about all of them. We've got a plethora of performances, including one that I didn't tell you about, but I want to mention it real quick, called Club 750. So we're taking the Jackson Lounge upstairs at Wharton Center. We're making an intimate setting for jazz, smaller shows, 100 seats only. And it's going to be like, we'll hopefully have some food and dance, but it will be kind of more of an intimate setting with artists. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not just the Great Hall. You've got several theater spaces.
That's right.
in the building.
Yeah. And then one last one I want to talk about, because this one is really cool. It's called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Film in Concert. What's unique about this is the Lansing Symphony Orchestra is going to be performing all the music that you would see in this movie live as they play the movie. So as you can imagine, when you see the movie, there's soundtrack throughout the entire motion picture, and so they're going to be playing that music along with them. They bring in a different conductor, and it's going to be a magic. They're going to have like these huge canvas across the stage, covering the stage, showing the movie.
Well, the dialogue of the movie, will that come through?
The dialogue will come through the speakers, but the music portion of it, they've extracted that, and then the music will be live, and the orchestra will be right there as they do it. So this is something they've done before, and it's just really cool.
Well, I've heard of that, and you might have seen, clips where an orchestra is actually recording the soundtrack to a movie, and they're watching the movie so that's to be. That
sounds very complicated, but very cool, especially for Harry Potter fans. And seeing the film live as they do this will be pretty neat.
Wow! So there's always something going on.
There really is. It's just been an exciting week for me as I start talking about the performing arts season. And a couple weeks ago we did the Broadway season, and so and Wicked starts next week, the 10th through the 28th.
That's right. So we're still in this season.
We're still in this season. We have Wicked, and then in June we have Jesus Christ Superstar coming, and that will round out the season. And then have a couple months off, unless they book something in between, which they sometimes do, and then we'll start right back up again. And you can always depend that Wharton Center will bring the best shows. And I'm leaving for New York next week to preview some of the shows that we'll be getting in the future. So I'm excited about that.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see Phantom of the Opera. Is that the one that just closed the longest running Broadway show ever?
It was, yeah. And I saw them. There was a tweet that somebody took of the chandelier coming out of the theater.
Oh, wow.
And so it was kind of significant. But no, I did see Phantom on Broadway, though, a couple of times. So.
Do you know what you're going to see?
I am going to see, what am I going to see? Fat Ham, Some Like It Hot, and Funny Girl.
All right, we'll have a great time.
That doesn't mean they're coming. It could be coming. I should preface that. It just means that shows that that are hot on Broadway right now, I see before they come to Wharton Center eventually.
All right.
And Funny Girl is part of next season, so.
We appreciate the news about the upcoming season.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
The Director of Public Relations at the Wharton Center for Performing Arts, Bob Hoffman.